All right, let's just get right into it. We're back to preview Monday Night Raw. The OTC Roman Reigns is back tonight. Raw is in Baltimore. We're back to an 8 p.m. start time. I dropped some ones in the chat for your tribal chief. I don't even know if he's my tribal chief anymore. You don't know what you're talking about. Put some respect on that man's name. Roman Reigns is back. Raw is back in the U.S. 8 p.m. start time. That means we can get back to playing for When the Bell Tolls. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Monday. We're going to play for When the Bell Tolls while we preview Raw. That's where everybody gets to guess the start time for Raw. Yeah, every Monday we do a game where you drop it in the chat. What time you think the first bell will ring to start the first match for Monday Night Raw. And with that, we will hopefully get a winner. We haven't had a winner in a while. If you get the time right, you'll win something. So you drop your times in the chat. Let us know when you think the first bell will ring to start. But those bells don't count. It's got to be the one that starts the first match. Starting bell for When the Bell Tolls. It's how the game works. Yeah, Joe, it's how the game works.
Yeah, how the game works. Yeah, how the game
works. That's just what we do, Joe.
Exactly.
That's what we do. All right, you're going to start doing that now? Yeah, I'm going to start doing that now. It's what we do, Joe.
That's what we do. Like Mark Henry.
The beginning of a new era tonight, Joe.
A new era.
New era in WWE for somehow, some way. I don't know how. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But the OTC is back.
It's back.
How many weeks has Roman not been on
Raw? 2.
We're hyping up Roman's return because he hasn't been on in 2 weeks. That's a return.
Let's see. He wasn't on last week. Following week. Yeah. So if he on tonight, it'd be like 2 weeks. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a return. Is that a return? I don't know if that's a return, Joe. Do you count that as a return?
I don't really count like a week or 2 a return now. I say maybe 4 months sound like a return. 4 months.
4 months would be an absence. Yeah, I'm going to go 90 days. If you're gone for 90 days, I think that counts. That's a return.
Yeah,
you make a triumphant return after 90 days away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 90 days plus sound reasonable, yeah.
I think 90 is fair. Oh, man. What's next for Roman, Joe? Let's just get right into it. We talked about this is his return after 2 weeks away. I don't know how we've survived. Next for Roman.
Nah. I think he's gonna go after Solo.
You think Roman goes after Solo? Like he's gonna? Is that the next program? Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa?
I think they're gonna break up MFT and try to get Solo. Because really, MFT, it just got taller, longer, tongue lower, and that's it. Yeah, that's about it.
So how do you go about doing that? Does Solo just say, hey, guys, I'm done with you? Do they jump him out of the MFTs? What do they do? How do you get Solo back in with the bloodline? How do you make this happen?
Tribal combat.
Tribal? We can't. We just did tribal combat.
I know, but
we literally just did it.
I know, but I think that you got to do tribal combat or Solo challenges for the belt. If he loses, he joins. If he don't, he gets the title. That's the only way to do it. And it seems like they're trying to bring back the originals in the bloodline to have Jacob Fatu in it. But I think Jacob Fatu is a good fit for it. But I see why they're trying to do it. Bring back Jake Solo.
So let me ask you this. If you bring back Solo into the bloodline, What about the last real good guy, the honorary Uce? Are we gonna bring Sami Zayn back into the bloodline, Joe?
Nah, I think they're gonna do the bloodline.
What about the wise man?
Mm. I don't know. That's
Or
kind of
do we
tricky.
get a new wise man? Do we get Rikishi?
Mm. I heard about that Rikishi, but I don't think they don't really need a wise man or uh elderly family member. Do you want to call it that?
You don't think they need somebody? I mean, they can all talk. All talk. I don't think they necessarily need somebody,
No,
but you can round it out, bringing in the
yeah,
wise man.
yeah. I don't think they need anybody.
So if Roman's going to try and recruit Solo and bring him back in, who does Roman defend that title against next? Or is Roman not defending the title until he gets to
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam to defend against whoever wins King of the Ring? Beachside, thank you for checking us out live on Instagram. Feel
Mm.
free to play along with us. You can play for when the bell tolls. You can drop your bell time that you think the first bell will ring to kick off a match on Monday Night Raw tonight. Get it right? Hey, maybe you win something.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
If he waits, if he has a match before King of the Ring, is there anyone who makes sense to go against Roman Reigns right now before SummerSlam?
Mm. That's August. So August, July, the month of July.
You got Night of Champions is coming up. Well, clearly Roman's not going to have a match at Night of Champions.
Yeah. So July. Who would be fit in
July is
July?
not going to be is not going to be
Yeah.
Money in the Bank. They said they're moving Money in the Bank to
They moved to
October, I think.
October. October 10th, I think it is the 10th.
That's dumb, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know why?
Money in the Bank in October when you got Rumble happening in January doesn't make any sense.
Mm. The reason why they did it is because they wanted to spread it out more, and something happened with their what you call it bid that got it
Yeah.
pushed back.
I can say this much. I do think it wouldn't make sense to have King of the Ring be for a number one contenders or to be for a championship match and then turn around and you have Money in the Bank. I mean, they could probably take a year off of Money in the Bank, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
We got
I
enough
don't know.
shit going on to get you a title match where you don't got to be, on a winning streak.
Yeah. So if I had to say King of the Ring this June, the month of July, I say July you could do mm, the only one that makes sense, kind of makes sense, would be another feud with Jay. Because he'd probably be mad that Jay doesn't win the King of the Ring, telling Jay that he wasn't main event Jay anymore.
You're going to kick Jay out because Jay ain't going to win King of the Ring? Dude, Jay's winning King of the Ring.
I think that's what I think is gonna happen. It's probably gonna be a feud between him and Jay because he's gonna say that Jay did not win. Jay let the family down. Jay's not main event Jay anymore. Jay is just back at the bottom,
That's crazy.
and they'll
Crazy.
and he'll probably use them as you know what you are, just the entrance, just coming down to the ring.
uh,
It'll be funny if he does that. Like if he loses and he'll start saying that's all you do, go down to the crowd, eat, eat. You're not main event Jay. You're just a
dude, that'd be
clown.
so terrible. It'd be awful.
Hey, it'd be awful, but hey, at least he listening and seeing it and going to address it. That's all you is. It'd be cool.
You mentioned a little bit about King of the Ring talk, and Jey Uso is probably going to win it. I would be remiss if I didn't allow you an opportunity to say who you think Queen of the Ring will be, because I have no clue, nor do I care. So the floor is yours
Okay,
if you would like to address it.
Queen. I'm gonna say the Queen would be Rodriguez.
I believe it.
They don't need Charlotte because she's Charlotte. But I say Rodriguez be a better fit.
We are getting Dominik Mysterio versus Oba Femi tonight.
Oh, okay.
That is what I'm seeing. Let me double check the WWE website for their Raw feed. It's what I'm seeing.
I just got an
Yeah,
email alert saying Roman returns tonight.
got King of the Ring tournament.
Hmm. Okay, here's my thing. They had Dominik Mysterio below Oba, and Jay is on the left. I mean, right. And Dom is on the left. If you look at the bracket, and Oba and Javon are facing each other. So I don't.
Maybe they just had the bracket wrong.
I might be looking at it wrong, but I think this. Nah, I could be looking at it wrong, y'all. But hey, I thought it was gonna be Javon versus Oba, but I probably looked at it wrong. That's my fault.
Yeah. Dom versus Oba. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking FA F5, FA F5.
You think Brock costs Oba the match?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. I think it's a terrible idea. Again, I think the bloodline should cost Oba the match. Let us think it was Brock.
Or or let's just say Oba wins. Let's just say Oba wins against Dom, and then at Night of Champions, he does it, costs him the King of the Ring. But then that'll be Javon between either Javon and Jay. And that'll be that'll probably make Jay the winner. But it should make Javon the winner, but then damn, that'd be kind of crazy.
I think King of the Ring is a tough one to gauge, honestly, because it's to set someone up for a title match that we can rest comfortably knowing that they're not going to win. Like, there's no one. Like, I mean, if Jay wins and he picks to face Cody, okay, that kind of makes a little sense. Jay could win that.
Mm-hmm.
Only if the family helps him, though. Like, that's where they would have to come into play, or the family being heels to cost Cody. Dude, that's probably actually smart. If Jay wins to face Cody and the bloodline interferes to help Jay become a champion,
Mm-hmm.
but they haven't had to interfere to help Roman, that kind of makes a little sense. Remember, Jay is the one who told Roman, you got to smash him.
Or let's just say you do that theory with the bloodline interfering. Let's just say LA Knight cost Jay the match and give it to Divine. And that started a feud right there at King of the Ring.
Maybe.
Because him and LA Knight starting to have a little feud right now. So let's just say LA Knight saved Javon for getting attacked from the bloodline and cost Jay the match.
And I can see it. I could definitely see that happening.
I could say that's probably the best scenario right there. We'll do your theory. Bloodline helps Jay, and then after somewhere they all leave, clear out. LA Knight comes out. I don't know, get the little brass knuckles, hit him with it. Pow. Then Javon with the OG cutter.
Are you excited to see who ends up winning?
Mm. I say this. If they're trying to build up the future for WWE, I think it should be somebody in the ground up and not a veteran win that tournament. Like I said, if it's between Dom and Javon, I'll be cool. But you do like Dom and Jay, it's kind of written on the wall right there that you might give it to the vet more than the upcoming future of the business.
Let me ask you this one. If Jey Uso wins King of the Ring, beats Cody Rhodes, becomes champ, do we then get another bloodline civil war? Are people going to have to choose sides between Jey and Roman?
Nah, I think the only one that's probably gonna be difficult is probably Jimmy, because that's his twin. He probably have to do like a little flip flop on what show he's gonna be on.
I mean, Solo's his little brother.
Yeah, but it's different with twins. You know, it's kind of different with the twins. They tried it before, it didn't work out. So I think they probably, if he on SmackDown, I think they'll be on SmackDown. I don't think they're gonna have like do like, hey, the bloodline with the belts on both shows. That well, take that back. Whenever Roman's on Raw, there'll be two belts.
Yeah. How would you feel if Jey beats Cody, wins that belt, and just gives it to Roman?
Mm-hmm.
We do some old school Vinnie Mac shit.
Mm-hmm. That's trying to be like the $1 million man right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. That'll make Jay look weak.
Sure would.
That'll make Jay
It was
look
one of the
weak.
ideas I seen somebody put out there was that that's how it was going to go. Jey was going to win and just hand it over to Roman.
That'll make Jay look weak. I don't think he should do it. He'll look weak.
I think it'd be terrible. I like the idea of maybe a split down the road of the bloodline, but let Jey have that belt. Let the bloodline run shit, but have Jey be the heel. If you have Jey be the heel of the bloodline, man, that's the way to go.
I heard they try to make him a heel too.
Yeah. You admit that the Solo helps Jey beat Cody?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I really think if Jay becomes champion, Jay should be champion, heel champion on Raw. I mean SmackDown. And just try to stay out the bloodline mix and show people he can be a star again without Roman. But that'd be the downside to it because, you know, he's been known as a well-known tag team champion. When he went solo, got the world title. It was the world title. He was an okay champion. But if you go back, you see that Christian did better than Jay having that world title. And Christian was a better heel at it and well, cheating and everything at that time frame than Jay was.
I mean, you're definitely right about that. I think if you book Jey just completely as a heel, I think maybe there's an avenue. Not booking him as a baby face that the internet pretends is a heel. I think you just book him as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's potential. Could it be squandered potential? Sure, could be, but. So I guess there's going to be a possible surprise match tonight: Charlotte Flair versus Roxanne Perez.
Oh, that's the Queen tournament. Yeah.
Interesting turn of events here. We have Chad Gable versus Rusev. Chad Gable's redemption tour, man.
Oh, yeah, about that. Yeah, because last week Rusev had a match with Rey Mysterio, and Rusev took off the mask with help of Ethan Page, and Javon came out, and then Chad Gable came out, and they helped. He redeemed himself, and he brought back the little Alpha Canada, Alpha Team Alpha,
the American Alpha.
American Alpha. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what show Chad Gable's going to end up on. I think he should go to SmackDown.
I'm going to say he was on SmackDown for a brief second. Redeemed everything. I don't know. He should go SmackDown, but I think he's going to be on Raw for a minute.
I think it'd be good for him to go to SmackDown and just do the angle thing. He could be right now. There's so much positive momentum for Chad Gable after the AAA stuff and Grande Americana. You could build Chad Gable to face Cody Rhodes, or if Jay beats Cody, he could face Jay.
Mm-hmm. Chad Gable. Speaking of which, if he does go, it's gonna be hard because they're going back to 2 hours. So I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
2 hours. So I don't know how it's gonna work out for him. I think he's better. He could be a flip flop. He could do good flip flop and be on both shows.
But man, where's he? What title does he chase? I mean, he's got to go after a title, or you think he just see which one he just gains organic momentum on and go from there?
I say he's going to be on both shows for the time being, trying to redeem himself because he got to do his apologies for being El Grande, the original El Grande.
Well, man, he's going to make amends by defending Rey Mysterio's honor.
Yeah.
Maybe after that, Penta gives him title shot at the IC. Maybe we finally get Chad Gable as the IC champ.
That's probably going to be SummerSlam then. SummerSlam.
Chad Gable could be the guy to beat Penta.
Mm-hmm. The new belt, that belt ugly, man. I don't know about that belt. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, John Cena Classic's coming. When is that?
Apparently somewhere after November, December.
See, like, the fall winter is going to be, like, very convoluted. Like, it's going to be Money in the Bank, John Cena Classic, then lead us into the Rumble.
Because they really ain't got a time frame yet, but they're saying either November, December, and they really haven't came, what's a good term to put it? The rules of it. There we go. Rules. Make the rules sound logical.
Yeah, man, I don't know who should win that title. I mean, they're going to bring in people from NXT, I guess. Maybe some folks from AAA or something. I don't watch NXT. I haven't watched NXT in years.
But remember this one key factor. He said, let's just say Cody was in it and he beat Sami Zayn in the first round. And later on, they could vote back Sami Zayn in. Because the fans will be in control of whoever. So Sami could be out first round. Come the fourth round, fans want him back in. They could vote Sami back in and take whoever out, a replacement. This is going to be like a Cyber Sunday. Fans in control.
I'm of everything happening with Raw at the moment, or WWE in general. My most excitement is like, where can we go with Chad Gable?
I'd rather see Chad Gable go after Ethan Page. That'd be a good feud.
I think if you wait too long to throw him into a title picture, you can miss your opportunity, and he should have beat Gunther.
He should have, but ooh. Well,
He should have beat Gunther.
maybe it's gonna be down the road. I'll say maybe about. They got so many damn pay-per-views. I don't even know where to go. Maybe he'll win the Money in the Bank. Maybe Chad Gable win the Money in the Bank and cash in. But I hear they got high hopes on either Trick or Don winning it.
I don't know, man. I think if Chad Gable doesn't get a push that materializes to something, I think he should leave first chance he gets.
He should, but I don't think he will. I think he likes where he at right now.
Yeah. I think Gable could beat Trick. I think you give Gable either mid card title would be fine. And although Trick Williams is our captain, that would suck for us. But I think you could have him take either mid card title. Story goes Drew McIntyre should be back by SummerSlam. Punk should be back by SummerSlam.
And Randy should be back too.
Randy should be back. Maybe on his back is all right. Here's my problem with all of that. All of that just makes everything more stale. Like, none of those guys bring a level of excitement for me. I'm a Randy Orton fan. I like Drew. Yes.
Bronson Reed.
Get Bronson Reed back. Get Bronson Reed back. Maybe I need to bring this shirt back. Put this back on the site.
You do know he was in the car accident a couple weeks ago too.
What?
Oh yeah. He's okay. He was in the car accident a couple weeks ago. I thought you knew about that.
Didn't know about that.
Yeah. Don't know the whole story, but him and his family all right. They was hit like a T-bone.
Good grief.
I ain't watched the fights, homie. Sorry. I ain't watch it.
I did see that it was all finishes, and the fights were good. I haven't watched any of them yet. I've been working all day after the gym. I did see the reaction to it seems positive. Seeing Connor was a little upset that UFC legends didn't get tickets to the show, didn't get to be in the crowd, but Roman Reigns was there, so apparently Connor was upset about that for some reason.
I can understand that.
See, Eric Trump was trying to do some insider trading. Allegedly, they said it was either AI images or he got hacked somehow. I don't know. I don't know what to really make of that. Trunks, was it a good show? Did you enjoy it?
I
I'm
seen
glad
people.
it went off without anything crazy happening. That's my fear.
Yeah, the main thing I seen was everybody talking about Roman Reigns and Triple H is there. I'm like, okay,
Of
what they
course
gonna
they
do
were.
with that?
Hack is always it's always the excuse, right? That was crazy that DC like shared it and then immediately deleted it. Thought that was kind of crazy. What else, man? What else is on your mind for Raw tonight, Joe?
Mm, I just want to know what good surprise gonna be there. That's all I got to say. Whatever good surprise gonna be.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Brock does show up. I wouldn't be shocked. Um,
Or Solo comes on the Raw tonight. There we go. Or Roman addresses that he going to SmackDown Friday.
G Streets. I don't like the UFC that much anymore. I'm more of a bare knuckle fighting kind of. Yeah, bare knuckle is way more exciting than the UFC. Infinitely more exciting than the UFC. Sumo is more exciting than the UFC. Man, I love sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling is fantastic.
I ain't hating on sumo.
Um, my daughter watched the UFC last night. First thing she asked us this morning, we picked her up for the gym. She guys watch the fights last night? It's like, no, didn't. And she goes, I don't really understand the point of MMA anymore. What? Just is the point for them to just not hit each other? Because why do all their kicks and punches miss each other so much? I was like,
Whoa. Okay. He paying
well,
attention.
I mean, it's no. Then the point doesn't any longer seem to be to win. It's more not to lose. But there was a lot of finishes. And she goes, I don't know. It wasn't that exciting. There's not enough violence in it for me. I'm like, there's not enough violence in MMA for you? She goes, no, I want to see people getting busted open and teeth flying out. And I said, you need to be watching bare knuckle.
That
You need to be watching the BKFC.
that's that influence right there, y'all. That's that influence 101.
Man, I will tell you, I do think her growing up in a combat sports gym with me training and stuff really desensitized her to like violence and fighting. Whenever she was in high school and like fights would break out, like she was unreactionary. Like her friends said it was like scary. Like if fights would break out in the cafeteria and she would be like whatever, she'd sit there reading, eating her food, like hey, it's like she's like they don't even know how to fight. What's exciting about people who don't know how to fight fighting? I was like, wow, raised her right.
Mm-hmm.
Raised her. I mean, I don't know. When your Saturday morning is spent in a gym and your dad gets his ear ripped off and you go home and your mom glues it back onto your dad's head, it's probably going to mess up your perception of what violence is. My ear healed up all right, though. The ear's fine.
Mm. I thank God I didn't see that. That's all. Thank you.
It was weird. It was so weird. Like, it got kind of pulled. I don't even remember which ear it was. I think my right ear? Is it my right ear?
I
I don't
believe it
remember. I
was
can't
your.
feel the scar anymore.
I believe it was your right ear when the picture you
Yeah.
showed me. Yeah.
We couldn't figure out which one was bleeding. I went and looked. They told me they thought it was me. I thought I was bleeding from my ear. And I wiped my ear off. And there was no blood. I'm like, I don't know. What's going on? And I went like this, and my ear just kind of flopped. And there was like ripped off my head. Blood just hit.
Mm.
uh,
Yeah. Good thing I missed that. Yeah.
Glory days. Wild, man. Calm down a lot.
That's a good thing.
I have calmed down a lot.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Trump wouldn't even recognize me 20 years ago, man. That dude was a loose cannon.
I got stories, but I'm not gonna bring it up, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that.
And it ain't like I was ever looking for trouble.
All right. See you later.
Enjoy your meeting. Enjoy your meeting. All mine have sucked today, so I hope you enjoy yours. I wasn't ever looking for trouble. Trouble just like to find me. Ooh. G Street's taking 823.
8:23.
823.
Let's see here.
Mindy didn't tell me a bell time.
She did? Okay.
Bronx is taking 820.
Damn. Okay. Let's do this right.
I'm taking 817.
I was thinking about 8:18. I was thinking 8:18.
Joe's taking 818. No time. They don't got a bell time for Mindy, so I don't know what to tell her.
If I know Mindy, she normally go for the minute afterwards. Means 19.
Think she's gonna take 19?
I think she's gonna take 19.
Right. We'll see. We'll see what she ends up taking. I don't know, man. I'm gonna do my best to stick it out and watch Raw in its entirety tonight. Play some Fortnite and watch some Raw.
Okay.
I'm just curious to see how they present Gable. Like, I feel like him and Rusev have the ability to have a banger of a match. I wonder if they're gonna let him do it.
I think they will let him do it.
I don't know what I know AEW has the 12-man tag on the agenda for Wednesday. I don't know what else they have planned for Wednesday night. So, I mean, this 12-man match has the potential to be complete chaos on Wednesday night. So WWE needs to have like something phenomenal happening.
I don't know how you can do 6 on 6 sides.
I don't know how 6v6 works in wrestling. I certainly don't know how 6v6 works in a cage. I do know that I think Will Ospreay is going to win the Owen and go on to Wembley. Joe begs to differ. Now, I have a reel out there. I got a short up there on YouTube. 2024 Swerve Strickland faced Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door.
You know, it's funny.
Swerve Strickland came out ahead, and we all thought that Will Ospreay was going to beat Swerve Strickland then, and that's not what happened.
Mm-hmm.
This match, could it be redemption for Will Ospreay? Does he defeat Swerve this time, or is Swerve still the realest one in the room?
I have a different theory, y'all. Here we go. Hear me out. Just hear me out about this. I thought about this last night after we got done. I started thinking about this match. And then I was texting, I told you I had something to tell you. That's when I saw you made that reel. I'm like, okay, coincidence, not bad. So hear me out. Look at Will and look at Swerve. They both are in that good shape and prime and can put on a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And which I believe is probably gonna steal the show for that night. What I believe is gonna happen
It's gonna be a different match than 2024. That's important for me to say that. Like, This isn't that Will Ospreay. Yeah. It's also not that Swerve Strickland, but like Will can't wrestle like that anymore.
Yeah. So this is what I think is gonna happen. I gotta stop saying Swerve. So I think we're gonna get a curveball. So because I don't think I'm going with Swerve. So a curveball is gonna happen here, y'all. I think they're gonna go over the time limit, and they're gonna try to do overtime again. I believe this match is gonna be a draw.
What?
And at Wembley, it's gonna be a triple threat.
What?
I think we're gonna get a triple threat. I think we're gonna get the first ever 2 Owen Hart men.
You think it's gonna be a draw?
I think it's gonna be a draw.
A draw?
A draw.
How does that work, Joe? Can a draw happen in the Owen Hart tournament? Is that like even possible? Can that be a thing?
Like I said, Tony Khan always giving us a curveball. And every time something happens, we believe. You want Swerve, you want Will, some will want Swerve. And the only way to make it happen is a draw. And I think this is going to be the first time ever a draw. And at Wembley, it'll be a triple threat. A triple threat will get the crowd into the momentum and not just about Ospreay. It's be a triple threat, a draw.
Chrome got that roll bar on the truck.
There you go. I see that.
Thought you'd like that.
That's not bad. It's a good truck.
Dude, I don't know, man. How you do a draw in the Owen Hart, man?
Think about it. Like I said, they could go over the time limit the first time, and then they'll try to restart the match, and they'll go again.
Why would they? I mean, if they did, they could do it. They could do a time limit draw.
Yeah.
They could do that and just like boom, it's a time limit draw, and then run into like a sudden death. There has to be a winner, and then there's got to be a winner. Or do a sudden death and it's a double. Both guys' shoulders are down. They could do that, and then make it a triple threat. But I don't think I don't think Wembley should be a triple threat main event.
I think they really want.
The problem is, like, this is kind of the problem for All In and Wembley. Logically, it just makes sense for Will Ospreay to win there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to do what makes sense?
I think it makes sense to do it that way.
To do the triple threat?
A triple threat. Because right now, them two are like in their best shape right now. And them two will definitely put on a match next Sunday. And it'll be cool. It'll be a great idea for the first time to have a draw.
It'd be interesting. Ooh, I have an echo.
My AirPod died. They died, y'all. I ain't charged them.
Got charged these things.
I know, they died.
And it would be so interesting if they did do a time limit draw. That would be a way to get a triple threat in Wembley. If we get to a triple threat, do you still have Will Ospreay winning?
That'd be the kicker. They should. I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know either.
That's why I like to say, Tony like to give us a curveball. And I think that's what we're going to get. We're going to get the biggest curveball in that tournament.
I don't know, man. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll explore more on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Hope Raw is good to us tonight. I hope the Bloodline takes out Oba. No Brock Lesnar.
No Brock Lesnar.
I hope that bell rings at 8:17 or before. You know what sucks? Because I actually hope it doesn't. I hope somebody else wins. I don't know.
Hey, like I said, it's supposed to take 8:19.
Yeah, Mindy takes 8:19, and it's 8:19. Everybody wins.
But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen.
Cool. We'll be back Wednesday. Live at 5. Recapping Raw. We'll preview Dynamite. And we'll see if I come up with anything else that influences AEW television. Because I've been on a roll.
There you go. Be on a roll.
Keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.